Hello there. Today I'm going to be reacting and breaking down Rivers in the Desert from Persona 5. Boom! That's a mean bass, by the way. That's a fair amount of saturation in it. Story guitars, quite a change from the funk.
It's now, it's never, and I've got to make my decision. This time it could be my moment. Is this a mirage or a chance to fulfill my mission? A river in a dry land.
Whoa. It's interesting. It has like a disco thing going in the drums. We're going to be breaking down the lyrics later, of course.
But I'm ready to strike him down now. I just saw the new stars. There's no time for indecision.
This is cool.
When I hop off new beginnings, burn our feet. Now we need it, a heartbeat for demon. Oasis in the sea.
This synth is so cool. It sounds like 2010s dance music on top of the disco beat in the drums and the strings. I think it still preserves a little bit of the acid jazz thing. But it has more of a rock edge. This particular song is certainly a somewhat departure from all the other tracks that we have broken down before from Persona 5. You know, they have been predominantly in the vein of acid jazz and funk, but Rivers in the Desert ventures forth in new territories while still preserving a congruency of genres of the other tracks from the game. This time around, however, the composer decided to introduce elements of rock, of course, with a distorted guitar that adds a coarse, mean texture to the music that makes it more daring and edgy, while still preserving the groove that Persona 5 always seems to bring. And this coarse texture perhaps is a motif to the image of the desert, you know, while all the other elements sort of glisten that image, representing the water from the river, you know, like the vocals and the strings. On top of that, and perhaps is the layer that defines the most the song as a whole, is the saturated mint synth bass that is present for most of it. It really reminds me of the late 2000s to 2010s dance music overall. And for some reason, Lady Gaga came to mind. And the chorus is where everything fuses perfectly, with the disco feel in the drums, the rock edge with the guitars that booms with the distorted synth bass. By the way, if you made it this far, thank you so much. So while you're at it, why don't you water that like button?
My heart is a furnace, had a selling my word of conflict. One goes what keeps me going. Take back what I lost to the bosses of greed and fear.
And the rhythm, the rhythmic thing in the phrasing of the vocals.
To take them down now, the time for a new start is constantly drawing nearer.
Okay, let's wait if they repeat the verse again. This is cool. Bum, bum. Oh, it went. It didn't resolve it. It just went off. Then instead of Okay. Yeah, this is. It's probably going to repeat the chorus again after this and finish the song. Yeah. Classic songwriting right there. That distortion in the bass is so cool, man. It sounds very synthy. So it gives it like a very modern edge to it. Kind of hard to describe right now. After reading the lyrics, I can see why the composer decided to bring distorted instruments into the picture. I think the song speaks of a pivotal moment in your character journey that comes once in a lifetime. A decision that has to be made that is a now or never scenario. And it's pretty cool because we have imagery that really takes from the title of the song. A river in a dry land, the last ace in a lost hand, a heartbeat for a teen man, oasis in a singed land. The metaphors are so easy to understand, yet amazing in execution. Water is something really hard to find in a desert. If you drift in a desert for a long time, you know water is a matter of life and death, so that's how decisive it is. So the parallel to whatever is happening in the game is channeled really well. Hence the abrasiveness of the distorted guitar and the synth bass as a storytelling device. You know, it's the burning of the inclement sun, but also paramount decision you have to make, you know, the burning desire to make it as well. By the way, I forgot to mention that the song ends abruptly, therefore doesn't have a resolution at all, and leaves you in complete suspense. You don't really know what's going to happen after that. What decision the character or you are going to make. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, check this other Persona reaction that I did, alright? I'll see you there.